Oh, the boss got one shot. Can we do it again? Oh, we can. Double boss one shot.
Good work.
Oh, yes, that was nice. What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We've not done one of these in a while, so don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and maybe drop your build down below in the comments and I might try it out. And let's get straight into it. So I've been doing a lot of MMR slash rifle builds at the moment, just kind of going back to them a little bit due to us getting the hand basket for the Easter event, but I got this one dropped in my comments. 1886 rifle with determined, 3-piece of the Ziadoka, backpack with vigilance, named gloves, chest with headhunter, Foxy's prayer knees, breaking point, mask and holster. Try this setup, you won't regret it. Alright, well, with you putting that at the end, try this setup, I won't regret it. Who am I to deny one of my commenters? So I have got it on already. We'll go straight into the build. As you can see, here it is. So we've got the 1886. I have got reload speed on for the mod, because this thing reloads single bullet at a time. So I think, you know, that is really where you want to go. We've got the breaking point mask that essentially is going to give us 25% rifle damage. We've got weapon damage, headshot damage. Then to follow up on that, we've got weapon damage, headshot damage. Foxy's prayer, we have got damage target out to cover, headshot damage, and then 10% rifle damage. Pretty much in any rifle build, these are always going to be a must. It's just too much damage to pass up. And then we've got the 3 Ziadoka. So that gives us 15% magazine size, 20% rifle damage, 30% weapon handling. Then you can see here we've got weapon damage, more weapon handling, headshot, and vigilance. He didn't say whether he used weapon handling or crit chance with his secondary attributes. I prefer weapon handling because it adds to the reload speed, especially when, again, using the 1886. Then we've got the Eagle's Grasp gloves, giving us more weapon handling and headshot damage. And then we've got the chest piece as well, which, as you can see here, my chest piece is crit chance, crit damage. So that's not ideal. Ideally, I would want this to be headshot damage and weapon handling, but I just haven't got the piece. So we've got headshot damage here as well. So we are potentially missing out on 10% headshot damage in this build. But we have got a headhunter on. But yeah, I mean, 10% headshot damage, give or take, is not really going to make too much difference. We've got 175% headshot damage altogether. It should be 185. But let's see how it goes for me to kind of figure out if it's worth me farming, you know, that piece up. What I am kind of interested in is that I actually think that this is being nerfed a little bit. So my initial impression would be that we don't need this 30% weapon handling from the brand set bonus, and it would just be better to go more damage and put on the chain killer instead. So yes, we are going to take the 2% bonus, the 2-piece bonus from this, but I feel like we would do more damage with a chain killer on instead of going for the 30% weapon handling. And what we'll kind of do here very quickly, we'll just kind of look at this here. So we can see at the moment we've got 2.11 seconds on the reload speed, which is, you know, is really good. And you can see here it's 1.21 million damage. So let's just flick over here to the chest pieces. We're going to put the chain killer on. So you can see actually it does show we're actually missing a mod as well at the moment. So let's put this mod in. Headshot damage. All right, so let's have a look now. So you can see here, so we get a little bit of an increase in damage here, and we get a little bit of increase in reload speed time because we drop that weapon handling from running the 3-piece. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put this back on, I'm going to bob into the range. I'm not trying to discriminate against the build in any way, but it just kind of saves me kind of saying, yeah, this build's ace, and then everyone goes and farms, you know, this chess piece, when really they can just slap on a chain killer, which they've probably already got in their stash because chain killer's been around, you know, such a long time. Let's just put it on elites. Get it out. Very easily we can stack up some damage. So written for 23.8 million, which essentially is always going to, so the reasoning behind this could be that that's always going to be enough damage, right? So getting the extra weapon handling is actually a bonus at this point, because that is always going to be enough damage to take anything out, you know, in heroic in the game. If we flip over to the chain killer, so yeah, that does 24. So it does like an extra million damage. 24.4. But obviously we have a slower reload speed. So that's where the difference is going to be, right? If you're clearing heroic content with this, or you're clearing open world content with this, you really have no need to go with the chain killer and get any extra damage. You might as well just run the 3-piece Zeodoka and take the extra weapon handling and have the, you know, the extra, you know, the reload speed, because although it's not a lot, it's like a third of a second. You never know when that might actually make a difference. So props for this build. I am going to run it this way purely because I've got the correct piece here, right? I've got weapon handling and headshot damage. And obviously we get perfect headhunter. So we are going to do more damage with this. But yeah, going the 3-piece route with this is absolutely a win-win as well. We've talked long enough, so for this one we'll go to our usual stomping ground, Lincoln Memorial. We're already on a 7-minute video, but like I said before, please drop this video a like. It really does help the channel out, and also drop your builds that you want me to try out in the comments down below. We haven't done this for a long time, so it is kind of nice to get people to drop a build in that I can try out that perhaps I've not tried previously myself. We are going to run shield. They didn't mention skill. The decoy would probably be the go-to. But I think just running the shields gives you that, as we can use it with a rifle, whereas when we've been running the handbasket and such recently, we can't run it. We have to run decoy because it's not supported with an MMR. Oh my. As I said that, I missed. We need 2 bullets to finish him off. So good, actually. Right off the rip.
They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
You have got to be aware of the reload. You know, that is a heads up straight away. I was aware that I had to, you know, I was down to 1 bullet at one point, then I had to reload. Especially if you miss. But you can take that shot to the oh my, to the shield while you're reloading. As long as you only take 1 shot and not multiple like I did while I was being rubbish. I was hoping it was going to say rogue agents detected then, and I could have smacked him with this and see what it was like. That is so nice. And we hit 25 then in a crit. Easy, boys. Come on.
Assistance needed.
Let's just chill out a little bit. Can't hit him in the rabbit ear, that's a bit of a shame. But we can hit him in the finger. Long distance, no problem. So we 2-shotted the Chungo to get his helmet off, which again is pretty great. Yeah,
I
really,
repeat,
really
combat
nice.
is all
Quality,
clear.
quality build.
That can't be all
Do not
of them.
regret building
Check the
that
interior while I
whatsoever.
convince people to
So yeah,
maintain the
slight
perimeter.
change on the chest piece for me just because of what I got available. But that's totally up to you, what you prefer. I do actually think that not running the chain killer is probably better here. Running the 3-piece Zeodoka is probably better. It does feel nice to have that extra weapon handling for multiple reasons. But yeah, either way works absolutely fine. Great build. Don't necessarily have to run the shield either. It does slow you down a little bit. But just while I was getting used to using the 1886 after such a long time, then yeah, definitely was the go-to for me. One thing just to note is obviously my 1886 is very high in expertise. It's level 28. So if you've got a lower one, maybe level 10 or 15 or whatever, it might actually be worth running the chain killer if you've got lower expertise, because you will get more damage and it will help you with them one shots just a little bit more. And then maybe when you get to maybe plus 20 or so, I'm just kind of guessing here with some random numbers, swap to a Zeodoka chest if you have one available. But that's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much again, Mohammed, for the recommendation. I really had a good time with it. I look forward to seeing everybody else's recommendations down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.